strong second half performance by us, especially on the defensive side of the floor. I thought in the first half we weren't as urgent as we needed to be, as engaged as we needed to be, and it seemed like they were attacking us the entire time. I thought in the second half we did a much better job of kind of setting the tone. On the defensive side, Josh got that started with 2 charges on the first 2 possessions, and I think that kind of gave us a lot of life. And then we made some gutty plays down the stretch to be able to hold them off and get the win.
How important was that? I think it was back-to-back threes by Josh, kind of a key moment for you guys.
It was huge. You know, we at times, as everyone's noticed, we can go in some scoring droughts, right? And so to be able to find, you know, a run like that, I think gave our guys a ton of life, you know, and gave them confidence. And you know, not only was it important for our team, you know, when you're playing against a team like St. Francis Brooklyn, who they don't even really let you get threes off, let alone make them, and they make it very hard for you to score, period. I think to be able to find that little stretch there was key, and I think we were trying to go inside at some times, we were trying to get in the paint at times, and then that was a great kind of counterbalance to that. And it was great to see Josh make some threes on the move. You know, a lot of times we're encouraging him to take some of those shots on the move when he gets his feet right and he gets his feet ready, and he certainly did on those 3 possessions.
Coach, obviously today is senior day for Maddie and Malik. So, what's it like, you know, for at least any thoughts on their careers here, especially, you know, this past year where, you know, Malik has really come on, especially, you know, in conference season.
Yeah, I don't really love the idea of senior night. I think I say this every year. You know, it's like you have to hug everybody before the game and, you know, talk about how great they are, like they're, you know, going to die and they really have more games to play. But you know, Maddie obviously has been a mainstay of our program, and he's believed in our program, and he's worked incredibly hard. And you know, even the deflection he had on the sideline out of bounds is pretty, you know, symbolic of what his career's been, right? Always making those winning plays, always being in the right place, always trying to do what's best for the team. And then, you know, Malik, who unfortunately had his season shortened last year, but was able to get healthy and come back and really have an imprint on his senior year. I think everybody in our locker room is so happy that Malik has been able to get on the court, has been able to perform the way he has. Everybody knows his talent. Everybody knows what he's capable of. And I think everybody was a little bit you know, concerned that he might not ever have the chance to show it. And so for him to be out there on the court and playing the way he's playing is awesome. And I think he's taken full advantage of this opportunity that he got, you know, kind of given back to him after his health got right. So, you know, both those guys have had their best years as seniors, which is what you hope for. And I think that both of them are hungry to continue to play as long as they can.
I'm curious, is this one of your more second half teams? Seems like they've had a lot of energy and pep in the second half, not so much the first.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously this weekend it certainly seemed that way, right? The Bryant game seemed that way, you know, so maybe 3 of our last 3 wins have kind of been in that fashion. On Monday we'll talk about trying to play a little bit better in the first half, but you know, I do like the fight that they've shown in the second half. I do like the fact that, you know, they've come out and really battled, and I don't think, and I don't know, I'll talk to them about it. I mean, hopefully it's something that they're confident about. You know, it'd be nice if we could maybe play even in the first half and then come out in the second half and be able to have, you know, maybe increase our advantage, right? Because, you know, like even the game at St. Francis, PA, you know, we weren't able to get it done in the second half. We came close to coming back, but we couldn't get over the hump. And, you know, I think sometimes when you play certain teams, it's hard to come all the way back, and it's not always the best position to be playing from. But I'm glad we were able to get these 2 wins this week for sure, in any form or fashion, right? Because right now, you know, there really aren't any pictures on the scorecard. You just got to figure out a way to keep playing. And if you have that mentality, you sometimes can dig yourself out of tough spots.